What's up, guys? Wolfman back here with another video. I know it's been a while since I have uploaded a video, only about 2 weeks, but you know I've had some things going on. But this is gonna be a pretty different video. It's not gonna be funny. It's gonna be more of a serious video. But in this video, I'm basically going to share my testimony with y'all. For those of y'all that do know me, I was born and raised in a Christian home. I've had godly parents, godly grandparents to help me along the way. Like I said, I've just grown up going to church. When I was about 8 years old, I really didn't know what I was doing at the time, and I accepted Jesus into my heart as my Lord and Savior. Like I said, I was 8 years old, and honestly, I did not know exactly what I was doing. So it kind of, I felt kind of convicted at the time. I didn't know what was going on though. But as I got older, I went through some stuff, and I have made, between the time I was 8 and 13, I made some major mistakes. I have made major mistakes, and I know some of y'all would probably want me to go into deep detail about that, but I'm not going to. When I was 13, we had a revival at the church that my dad was serving at, and it was probably the second to last revival meeting that we had, because it went through, if I remember correctly, it went Monday through Friday. That night after that night, the preacher was preaching. The guest preacher was preaching, and I felt the Lord tugging on my heart, saying, "I want you to give your full life to me," because I knew that I had not fully given my life to the Lord at that time. And so that night I went home, and I told my dad. I didn't really tell Mom until probably the next morning. But I told my dad that I felt that if I were to die tonight, that I would not go to heaven, because I felt that I was not truly saved. And there in my room that night, I gave my life to the Lord. And I've grown in my relationship with God ever since then. It's been it's been rough, because in the Bible it does say that as Christians we will be persecuted. But I've gone through some pretty tough times as a Christian. For example, back in 2015, my grandfather that I was closest to, which was my mother's dad, my mom's dad, passed away, and it was heartbreaking for that to happen in my life. It was heartbreaking for me, my sister, my whole family, because we had just lost one of the most godly men that I knew, apart from my dad and my other grandfather, that I was like super close to. And ever since then, like, not since my grandfather passed away, but ever since I truly accepted Christ in my heart, I've been growing in my relationship. Like I said, each and every day. It's like I said, there's been bumps in the road and stuff like that, and I've messed up, which everybody messes up. But something I keep in the back of my mind is that, God's grace is abundant even though we don't deserve it, He gives us that free grace so that we can spend eternity worshiping Him. But another part of my testimony is back in October of 2016. Yeah, October 2016. I felt the Lord call me to the ministry. So as y'all know, I'm currently at Mississippi College, being a Christian Studies major with the ministry concentration. So I've been working on that, kind of doing what I can to what the Lord wants me to do. And it's been, when I got to college, it's been good. I've had a few things here and there that have come up and whatnot, and just it's been hectic. This past October, as a matter of fact, I was out on the quad. It was during homecoming, and I don't know who all knows this, but back in October on homecoming, I had a seizure out on the quad, and I passed out and had a seizure, and wasn't aware of it. I thought I'd just fallen asleep, and I woke up and I was being put onto the back of an ambulance, and I had an IV in my arm when I woke up. I was being put on the back of the ambulance and being transported to Baptist Hospital up here in Jackson, Mississippi. And my parents found out thanks to one of my really good friends, Glenn Evans. I'm a part of a club up here. It's called Civitan's Men's Club, and the rush process was still going on during this time. But the Civitan is a group of guys that, if you don't know them, you don't know how much of a brotherhood they are, because they are looking out for, not just guys that are in the club, but they are looking out for everyone, in all honesty. A lot of people don't see that. A lot of people see them as, oh, they're the frat boys on campus, and it's kind of annoying that people think that. But until you sit down and actually have a conversation with some of the guys from Civitan, you know how godly of men they are. They are some of the closest guys I've grown to being close to while I'm here at MC. And they support this channel too. And I know that there's several of them watching this video right now, and I thank y'all for watching my content, even though I'm trying to do my best to upload whenever I can. This past week I was gonna, kind of do a vlog type video where I was helping my dad install a shower, but there were other plans for that. And so also another thing that, and people have asked me, I've actually had several people ask me since I had my seizure, and since I told them that I was diagnosed with juvenile myoclonic epilepsy. They asked me, they said, Kirk, how do you look at the positive side of this when this is something that, is something negative in your life? I'm like, I tell them, I said, a lot of people look at the negative side of things, and there's not enough people looking at the positive side of things, because the way I look at it is God has added something onto my testimony. Yes, it has been frustrating that I can't drive until April the 27th. But it's been a journey, and it'll continue to be a journey. as long as I continue to serve the Lord. And I know it's going to have its ups and downs. But one thing that I'm going to go on and say now, this YouTube, last week we had a speaker in chapel, and we had a special or a alternative chapel experience, and it was talking about how to use social media as a tool of witnessing. And guys, even though I might do something silly or something crazy on this channel, video related, just know that I'm also going to do my best to try to witness to y'all through that. I mean, I know some of it might not make sense, but I will continue to do my best and just sharing the gospel with y'all through videos and just trying to spread the gospel through YouTube. And that's something I would like to see, is more people come to Christ even through YouTube. Some examples of Christian YouTube channels that I would strongly encourage y'all to go check out. One is Sam and Nia. I would suggest go check out them. Go check out Sam and Nia. They're a family in Texas, and they vlog their daily lives, and they continue to live for the Lord. And then also out in Colorado, there are two guys. Their names are Justin Stewart and Andrew Seitz, and they have actually several YouTube channels. One of them, the main one that I'm subscribed to, is More J Stu. I would suggest you go check them out. They have a lot of fun on there. Do overnight videos, crazy stuff like that. I would suggest you go check them out. They also, Justin also has a podcast with his wife. It's called Seed and Sword. I would strongly suggest y'all go check that out if y'all get the chance. And listen to that. It's for this generation and people our age, early 20s. So I would strongly suggest that y'all go check that podcast out. It is well worth it. It is well worth it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's a pretty long video, but expect some funny stuff this weekend. I'm planning to have some kind of Family Feud type deal between clubs or two clubs. I'm still trying to work that out, and then the next week, we'll have something, and it'll be good. It will be well worth it. So thank you again for watching this video. I'm sorry it's 13 minutes long, and I know it's just me talking, but I would strongly suggest y'all go check out those YouTube channels that I mentioned, and what I'll do is I'll leave a link for those two channels in the description below. Also, if that subscribe button is red, please hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload weekly. And I'm going to try to upload weekly from now on. Also, leave a like. Just leave a like. That's fine. Just leave a like. And also, if you don't mind, also comment down some video ideas that y'all would like to see. I've got one that I'm going to try to work on from the last video that I uploaded. So I'm going to try to get that situated, and we'll have that video. So all right, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.